Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our fighters who will be making their debut fights this evening. Please welcome our rising star from the blue corner, Tristan Sawyers.
Tell you what, boys, I've been excited for this one. You gotta love a good old-fashioned heavyweight clash, and that's what we got here. As you look at the Tsunami, you hear the Tsunami warning, the warning sirens going on, and the Tsunami, Tristan Sawyers is on his way to the cage.
Tristan Sawyers fights out of Eagle Rock Jiu-Jitsu and Forge Fight Club, making his debut tonight at the heavyweight division. Both these fighters are 6'3", so the Twin Towers are alive. These guys would make a great tag team.
It's coming out to brain stew. Green Day tonight. Someone's brain's gonna be stewed. It's the heavyweight division.
Indeed.
Saunders has trained in jiu-jitsu for over 6 years now. Very adept on the mat. And make no mistake, Todd, that's exactly where he wants to bring the fight.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent out of the red corner, Taron Barseghyan.
All right, guys, would you take a look at this guy, Darius Marsek? What a specimen. I mean, this guy casts a big shadow. He was walking around, mean-mugging everybody at the weigh-in. When asked about his strategy, he simply said, I'm going to try to smash.
Yeah, this guy is absolutely huge, making his debut as well. Training out of KD MMA, his favorite fighter Mike Tyson and Fedor Emelianenko. And I think those two would be afraid to see this guy in the cage.
I'll tell you what, guys, he just ran across the cage, did a little lap.
Here to set the stage for our heavyweight battle, Rain Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is set for 3 rounds in the Rising Stars Heavyweight Division. And it's presented by Satuyan and Harutunian Law. Your referee in charge, Big Mo Reyes. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, making his debut tonight. He is a grappler standing at 6'3", weighing in at 214.2 pounds. Representing Eagle Rock Jiu-Jitsu and Forge Fight Club. And fighting out of Highland Park, California, the Tsunami, Tristan Sawyers. His opponent out of the red corner, making his debut tonight. He is a mixed martial artist standing at 6'1", weighing in at 213.9 pounds. Representing KD MMA and fighting out of Vegas, California, Taron Barseghyan.
Great reception for the Pitbull, Taron Barseghyan. Be quite a force to be reckoned with now for the Tsunami across the cage, and Tristan Sawyers. He at one point, gentlemen, weighed almost 400 pounds. He was a swimming coach, also partially the reason for the nickname Tsunami, but he used his swimming to get back into shape, and now in the cage, and he said in the pre-fight interview that he is going to be a giant slayer and looks to take down the Pitbull.
Oh, big left hand, and another one from Barseghyan, wasting little time here, and he gets the takedown. Here comes the smash.
Yeah, he called for it. Oh boy, you got no headbutts. The official.
Referee didn't see that.
Looked like he was going with the headbutts.
Unbelievable, illegal headbutts there by Barseghyan.
He's got to stay composed here.
He's completely
Intelligent violence, that's what we need.
Completely smothering Sawyers here thus far, but he executed 1 or 2 illegal headbutts there, Schmo, completely undetected in all the unpredictability.
Thought the referee would see it. He didn't see it, but a lot of energy, I would say, right now from Taron trying to get this choke right here. Tristan Sawyers, a little time to recover from that onslaught to open this fight.
Some knees now to the midsection, and you know, Sawyers, you talked about his grappling pedigree, John. He is comfortable on the ground. Hopefully for him, he can maybe get something going down there.
Yeah, but you see the hips of Barseghyan all the way back on the north-south position here. It's going to be very hard to create a transition. He's going to have to get back to his feet if he wants to get out of this.
And I'll tell you, Barseghyan has got a couple tree trunk Schmo for legs. He's got a powerful lower body.
It's a lot of weight being put on Sawyers right now. Doing some punches to the ribs to soften the body, but I'll tell you what, gentlemen, Sawyers in a big position to recover from having about half the round right now in this position, looking for a wrist.
Yeah, Sawyers though with the wrist control here, Jonathan, trying to find a way out of there.
Intelligently defending Sawyers is, but he's not scoring, you know? So Barseghyan, as time ticks away, 10 seconds left, Barseghyan in firm control of this round.
Yeah, some serious ride time there by the Pitbull as this first round ticks away and comes to a close. Tristan Sawyers might be a tsunami, but he found himself in a hurricane, Schmo.
He brought the life jackets, the lifeboats, because he was able to survive the onslaught of that round, conceding that round, losing that round 10-9, but living to see the next round, and let's see if he can come out prepared and with strategy coming to round 2.
Pitbull, as advertised, extremely aggressive, Jonathan, all offense, and but you gotta wonder how big of a gas tank does Barseghyan have to keep that type of
exactly. Those
pace.
muscles require a lot of lactic acid, and when they start getting tired, they get heavy. And he's gonna have to be precise with his striking, like he wasn't in the first round. He was just throwing clubs. He's got to be more precise with his striking.
Schmo, you talked about Sawyers having time to recuperate. We'll see if you had the Pitbull run back that opening kickoff looking for the touchdown. We'll see if Sawyers can settle down here in round 2, get something going, come out with the blocks offensively.
Let's see if he can break his own tsunami.
Coming right out. Oh my goodness.
Big left hand.
Boy, this guy is an absolute juggernaut. What a powerhouse is the Pitbull.
That teep to start this off before he laid that hand on him really opened this thing up.
Beautiful back take, listening to his corners and executed exactly what they asked for. Great job by Taron Barseghyan to call for it, and great job by his pupil to execute it.
Official was taking a good long look at this. Sawyers has got to get something going, throws one knee, looking for a desperation takedown.
Heavy
that
sprawl.
gets stuffed. And you can see blood streaming, looking for a judo grip, but he gets suplexed by the Pitbull. Man, how strong is Barseghyan, Schmo?
Barseghyan right there, displaying all of his Olympia weight, guys.
Hold on,
Showing his
he's
Olympia
looking for
strength.
that double wrist lock there, Jonathan.
Yeah, there you go. Shouldn't be called the Pitbull. He should be called the Hulk, because that's what he's doing now. But great job by Sawyers to come out the back door.
And now the Tsunami. He's riding a little high, though. Trying to get something going, looking for a crucifix now.
See how he sat
Sawyers.
back? Great job by the Tsunami. He sat back on his hips.
And now the fatigue is costing the Pitbull.
Oh, but he made a
slipped
crucial
out of
mistake there.
Yeah, the Tsunami did indeed. But he's
But
still
he's unable to capitalize on it.
still got top position. This place is going bananas. This is a fight that looks like it should take place on Skull Island. Two big kaiju, two big monsters going at it.
We were promised brain stew, we got brain stew.
Oh, it's going to be it.
Oh, it called timeout. The official called for a time. Let's see what the call is here. Blood streaming from the nose of Sawyers. Or what went down over there? Hit to the back of the head, it looks like, perhaps. This has been a wild affair, guys.
Wow. You said kaijus play fair.
And you can tell the
Oh, he's
Pitbull
affected,
is
yeah.
very tired. very tired. He's breathing real heavy.
Well, he got hit in the back of the head a few times. They're bringing in the doctor to get a look at him.
Uh-oh, he's rocked. The eyes looking pretty strange there. Gotta wonder what the call would be.
It would be a disqualification,
Yeah.
I believe.
But what part of it is that he's dazed, and what part of it is that he's exhausted at this point?
Probably a little bit of both, but getting hit in the back of the head does a great job of taking your equilibrium away from you. And that's why you see him having a hard time on his feet.
Especially with somebody the size. Yeah, he couldn't follow the instructions of the doctor. Try him one more time. Following him now. He's walking zombie there is the Pitbull. Was so close to the end of the round too.
I think there's a language barrier here between the ref, the doctor, and the Armenian fighter here. That's why calling the Armenians in there translating. Nope, it's it. It's over.
Doctor not seeing enough there. Card was pleading with the physician to give him a shot.
It's already over. Can't give him any water right now. He might. It's over.
Yeah, the referee waves on. We knew it would be chaotic, and it certainly was that. Crowd not happy with the outcome here, but it's going to be interesting to see. Will it go down as a DQ, a no contest?
I believe it'll be a disqualification because it was after 2 rounds.
We'll make sense of it momentarily, but I'll tell you what, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, it was towards the end of the second round when the finish happened, so I think they might call it a DQ.
But the Pitbull, certainly looked pretty out of it there. And, fighter safety is paramount, especially in the Rising Stars division.
And we talked about it. We've seen it 100 times. These guys with huge muscles come in, and the gas tank just isn't where the muscles are.
It's just unfortunate because, Sawyers was finally getting something going there, guys. This is turning into a very intriguing fight.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the cage and ring crews.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Reyes has called a stop to this bout at 1 minute and 55 seconds of round number 2, following the doctor's advice. The fighter in the red corner is not able to continue due to an unintentional foul. Therefore, this bout has been ruled a no contest.
No contest. Unintentional blow is a no contest. Got to remember that one.
Ruled a no contest there, saying that it was unintentional. And so nothing solved between these two, but a very fun heavyweight clash that maybe one day we'll get a conclusion to. More action coming your way here at Up Next Fighting.